The World Series saw a chorus of boos for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Not everyone loved Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's presence at Game 4 of the World Series, which pitted the Toronto Blue Jays against the Los Angeles Dodgers. When the Duke and Duchess of Sussex showed up on the stadium's Jumbotron on Tuesday, October 28, the crowd didn't give them the warmest reception. In some cases, supporters even held the pair accountable for the Dodgers' defeat. Since their choice to move to the United States and give up their roles as senior royals, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have often received criticism and sparked outrage. Their careers have also had several ups and downs, such as the loss of 5 workers. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are booed during a game between the Los Angeles Dodgers. On October 28, Harry and Meghan showed up to cheer on the Dodgers while dressed in their trademark hues. Their appearance was captured on TikTok, showing them on the Jumbotron. The Sussexes were visibly caught off guard by the boos, but Meghan maintained her composure and smiled throughout. However, Harry didn't seem moved until he saw his face on the Jumbotron, at which point he gave a big grin. The couple's appearance elicited a variety of responses from fans, with some pointing fingers at them for the Dodgers' 6-2 defeat to the Toronto Blue Jays. The Dodgers got markled, one critic lamented, while another asserted that the Sussexes had brought bad luck to the squad. The Sussexes' appearance at the World Series game has drawn criticism from critics. The Meghan show was how one reviewer described the game, and the complaints kept coming. In a show of displeasure, another supporter applauded the critics in the audience, expressing gratitude for their booing of the attention-grabbing couple. "I enjoy the jeering. Well earned," said one TikTok user. As Meghan continued to smile despite the jeers, someone criticized her, saying that she likely believed the audience was cheering for her. One conspiracy theorist claimed that the Sussexes were so eager for attention that they employed a personal shutterbug for the game, and the negative responses didn't end there. With a TikTok user pointing out that the experience must have been humiliating for the proud pair, a critic said, "Nice to hear the audience booing them." Some devoted supporters openly backed Harry and Meghan, expressing their gratitude for their love of the Dodgers, despite the many negative remarks. More than just a passion for baseball brought Harry and Meghan to Game 4 of the World Series between the Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. They flaunted their lasting connection by going on a date during the game, the blast said. For the occasion, the pair donned matching Dodgers baseball caps in the photos. They were wearing the team's recognizable blue hue and sported similar white tops, dark trousers, and blue sweaters. Additionally, prior to entering Dodger Stadium, the MLB posted a video of their engagement with supporters. The Duke of Sussex described on her Instagram page over the weekend how her family went to a pumpkin patch before their baseball date. The couple seemed more preoccupied with creating memories than with losing sleep over the loss of 5 staff members. After returning to the UK, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were booed. 1 year after their explosive interview, Harry and Meghan went back to the UK to celebrate Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee. In 2022, Business Insider published the article, noting that the public outside St. Paul's Cathedral did not extend a warm welcome to them. According to sources, the pair was booed by the crowd as they left the cathedral after the Thanksgiving ceremony. Reports stated that Harry and Meghan were unable to communicate with Prince William and Kate Middleton, indicating that the situation within was not much improved. Given the widespread rumors that there was a break between Harry and William following the 2021 interview, it was not unexpected that the two couples did not communicate with one another. The Sussexes claimed, among other things, that Kate had brought Meghan to tears during the week before her wedding. At the World Series, Sandy Koufax sat behind Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, which upset Howie Rose. During Game 4 of the World Series, some baseball fans were unhappy to see Prince Harry and Meghan Markle treated like royalty at Dodger Stadium while MLB royalty was ignored. One of the disappointed fans was Mets announcer Howie Rose, who used X on Wednesday to ask why Sandy Koufax, a legendary Dodgers player, was seated. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are in the row ahead. Rose's article asked, "How does Sandy wind up in the second row?" "Perhaps those are his permanent, personal seats," But Sandy Koufax takes no back seat to anybody, notably at Dodger Stadium. Koufax, who was born in Brooklyn, spent his whole career with the Dodgers, 1955 to 1966, during which he won 4 World Series championships, one of which was in 1955. When the squad was still in Brooklyn. He won 2 World Series MVPs, 3 Cy Young Awards, and was a 7-time All-Star. On September 9, 1965, Koufax threw one of the 24 perfect games in Major League Baseball history and 4 no-hitters. His former team certainly deserves a front-row seat at the World Series because of his impressive baseball resume. You'll need a live TV streaming service to watch the World Series for free if you don't have cable. DirecTV is one of our preferred choices, providing more than 125 channels, including Fox, the MLB Network, and ESPN Unlimited. You may begin watching right away with their 5-day free trial, although plans start at $49.99 per month. Tuesday night, it was obvious to everyone that Harry and Markle were given premium real estate, while Koufax and Lakers star Magic Johnson, the second row was occupied by a Dodgers co-owner. Numerous Hollywood stars were present at Game 4 to witness the Blue Jays tie the best-of-7 series at 2-2. Among the celebrities at Chavez Ravine were Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, actor Brad Pitt, actress Sydney Sweeney, and NBA great LeBron James. The royal couple seemed to have a good time at the game. Markle even shared a picture on Instagram showing her and Harry together with Johnson. Additionally, she shared a video of their date night at the Dodgers. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Royally booed throughout World Series. On Tuesday night, Prince Harry appeared to be defeated when he and his wife, Meghan Markle, were booed as their heads appeared on the Jumbotron during the 4th game of the World Series. As the jeering began, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex reacted with expressions that were reminiscent of the notorious Coldplay pair. Eventually, Harry managed to smile, but it was clear that the situation was awkward. On the bright side, their seats were right at field level. I'm sorry, Jerry O'Connell, but they don't get nosebleeds. Meghan wore dark trousers with a huge white button-up, while Harry wore a sleek ensemble consisting of dark trousers, a white t-shirt, and a black blazer. Naturally, they both wore identical baseball caps and represented Dodger blue. But their backing was useless. The series is now tied at 2 games each after the Dodgers fell to the Toronto Blue Jays 6-2. As the pair failed to wow at Game 4 of the World Series, Los Angeles Dodgers fans have turned against Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. As the baseball squad lost 2-6 to the Toronto Blue Jays, the 41-year-old Duke and 44-year-old Duchess of Sussex were seen donning matching blue Dodgers hats. The stadium's front row of Jays. Meghan was often seen on television cheering from their premium seats behind the pitch clock in the Rebel Royals, which the Major Baseball League, MLB, regularly broadcast. Cheer every time LA scored. The league even shared a slow-motion Instagram video of Harry and Meghan entering the stands with the caption "Royalty." Meanwhile, the royals of the sport, such as LA Dodgers co-owner Magic Johnson and Dodgers legend Sandy Koufax, were seated just behind them to watch the game. The World Series is tied at 2-2 by the Blue Jays. Harry and Meghan's preferential treatment over the 2 legends of the sport caused supporters to express their rage on social media. One Instagram user said, they were blocking real baseball fans from a view of Sandy Koufax. Sandy Koufax should be sitting in front of Harry and Meghan, a third individual stated. Gave prime front row seats behind home plate to the ultimate. Fans booed them on the Jumbotron and rightfully so, said one further individual, while shoving legends Sandy Koufax and Magic Johnson to the second row in grifter duo, Harry and Meghan. The couple was surrounded by cameras as the audience loudly booed. New York Mets broadcaster Howie Rose was one of the chorus of critics. On X, he tweeted, "How does Sandy end up in the second row? Perhaps those are his regular, personal seats, but Sandy Koufax doesn't take a back seat to anybody." Rose penned that particularly at Dodger Stadium. From 1955 through 1966, Koufax was a pitcher for the Dodgers for 12 seasons, and he was widely considered to be among the best in baseball history. In addition to receiving the National League Most Valuable Player Award in 1963, he was the first three-time Cy Young Award recipient. At 30, Koufax retired, and in 1972, at the age of 36, he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, making him the youngest player ever to be chosen. The pair shrugged off the critics, who asserted that their appearance at the game brought bad luck to the Dodgers and caused them to lose. Meghan shared a photo on Instagram of her and Harry smiling alongside Johnson. The star-studded occasion at Chavez Ravine featured other celebrities like NBA great LeBron James, actress Sydney Sweeney, and actor Brad Pitt. Following Prince Harry's recent podcast appearance in which he expressed his worries about social media, Meghan Markle shared a glowing date night video from a World Series game. The Duchess of Sussex shared a story on Instagram of the two of them attending a Los Angeles Dodgers game. With basketball great Magic Johnson and his wife Cookie, smiling Meghan and Harry are pictured in blue LA baseball hats in her tail. In another video, the mother of two is seen happily pointing at a line of Gold Glove awards before she coyly covers her mouth and eats a hot dog. Harry then looks into the camera, shakes his clenching fists, and exclaims with excitement, "Let's go." The Duke of Sussex made his appearance on Hasan Minhaj's program, where he has criticized social media firms, claiming they are in the past. Children's mindset and promote it to themselves. We need to wake up and accept the truth that there are some very evil individuals who are at the center of this, trying to cultivate and sell our children's minds for their own benefit, he told Minhaj. Social media as it is now does not allow for free will. Social media is driving young men and boys to really terrible places, which should worry us all, he said. The Duke said that the couple had had our fair share of beatings on social media and that they had relocated to California. Granted them the opportunity to concentrate on issues they were genuinely passionate about, such as social media regulations. Harry said that he and his wife frequently talk about and consider concerns related to social media safety. He has two kids, Archie, 6, and Lilibet, 4. Because of what we know, we'll be a lot more cautious and wary about letting anything happen, and we discuss it a lot. Our children should have access to social media, but the issue is that many parents are unaware of this. Our objective must be to ensure that the current state of affairs is not the same when our children reach that age. The more parents that are aware of what's going on, the more they can safeguard their children. The royal has been advocating for years to increase public knowledge of the dangers of social media, and he told the Hasan Minhaj Doesn't Know podcast, people look to governments to protect them, but there is this lawlessness in this specific industry. Whereas they believe that accountability slows down innovation, the few hold the power and the decision-making authority, not the many. The incentives are all wrong. They encourage you to keep children online for as long as possible in order to cultivate and manipulate your thoughts and ideas, and essentially keep you there for as long as they can in order to maximize their earnings. To assist families whose children have been negatively affected by social media, Harry established the Parents Network through his Archewell Foundation a few years ago. He advised other parents to exercise caution and concern when uploading images of their children to social media. Having experienced the threats posed by internet platforms to both children and adults, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have both spoken out extensively about them. Extremely cautious about their two children's privacy. The debate over social media was also used by Harry to contribute his opinion to the experts who were ringing the alarm about uncontrolled artificial intelligence, which he alleged to cause more harm than good. The two men started their conversation by joking about Harry's aptitude for speaking with an American accent, and the comedian and actor instructed the prince. As if he were born in the United States, he answered, "I bought breadsticks with ranch dressing at Applebee's." When asked in a rapid-fire series of questions whether he would become a citizen of the United States, Harry responded, "There are no plans to be at this point." It occurs at a time when fans also got a glimpse into the Sussexes' lives when Meghan shared a tale of the family having fun at a pumpkin field before returning home to create decorations. Additionally, keen royal enthusiasts would be able to recognize Archie and Lilibet's faces in the accelerated films, which would be the first time in 3 years. In her Halloween-themed video, the kids have been observed. In addition to using the debate around social media, Harry joined the chorus of professionals sounding the alarm bell regarding uncontrolled artificial intelligence, which he asserted would do more harm than good. The two guys started their conversation by making fun of Harry's ability to speak with an American accent, and the comedian and performer coached the royal how to use American terminology when saying, "I ordered breadsticks with ranch dressing at Applebee's." Harry responds to a rapid-fire round of questions about whether he intends to become a U.S. citizen by saying, "At this point, there are no plans to be." The posting by Meghan of a tale about the family having a day out at the Sussexes gave fans a glimpse into their life as well. A pumpkin field before returning home to carve ornaments. In addition, eagle-eyed royal enthusiasts would be able to recognize Archie and Lilibet's faces in the accelerated films, marking the first time in 3 years that this has occurred. Her Halloween-themed video features the youngsters. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have superior World Series seats to those of sports greats, and the crowd is furious. They're in the hot seat. When Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had better seats than some of the legends of the game at the World Series, baseball enthusiasts were outraged. Numerous celebrities attended Game 4 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and Toronto, including the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Tuesday night at Dodger Stadium, the Blue Jays. The pair are seen in images and video sitting together in the front row, directly in front of Magic Johnson, the Los Angeles Lakers great, who is holding the camera. Ex-Dodgers pitcher Sandy Koufax and a 2.3% ownership in the team. The notion of having royalty present at the game was cheered by some fans, but others were bothered by the fact that the two had higher seats than the athletes. On X, one user alleged, "Somebody paid somebody off to sit in front of Koufax? Those two nobodies?" One person questioned, "How did these crooks get better seats than Koufax?" "Sandy Koufax is true royalty. Those two clowns should be behind him," wrote a third individual on Twitter. It would be improper to seat them in front of Sandy Koufax on this occasion. Furthermore, shouldn't Prince Harry be wearing a Blue Jays cap as a member of the Canadian royal family? Asked a fourth internet user. The representatives for the Sussexes and Dodgers did not respond right away when Page 6 asked for a response. Despite the online backlash, Koufax, who played in Major League Baseball for 12 seasons, was seen having a pleasant conversation with Markle, 44, and Harry, 41. Magic and his wife, Cookie Johnson, posed for a group shot with the Netflix celebrities. Harry and the Suits alum wore almost the same ensemble on their date night out, which consisted of a white shirt, a blue cardigan, and a blue Dodgers cap. The VIP treatment that the power couple received as they were ushered into the stadium and to their front row seats was evident in videos posted online. On the Jumbotron, the couple was seen, and some spectators booed them. With their 2 children, Prince Archie, 6, and Princess Lilibet, 4, the spare author and Markle had some fall fun at the pumpkin patch over the weekend. As their mother pulled Archie's little sister in a green wagon full of pumpkins through a corn maze, Archie sped through it in a video posted to Instagram. While their children played, Harry and Markle held hands.